Alright, so here we go. Welcome back to another video. My name is Tim.
And I'm Brenda.
This is a little different format than we're used to, and that's for a number of different reasons. One, we didn't record any of this. This video was just basically catching video of us doing the job, and that's part of that is because, well, it's the same process we went through on the solar container, which is in the background. Basically, we were laying out the vapor barrier, the insulation, and the rebar in this video. It's not a long video, but we'll kind of walk through it and kind of explain what we were doing. We had a beautiful day here, and
Windy day, if I remember right.
yeah, we had a hard time keeping the plastic down. But basically, we just laid the plastic in there, the vapor barrier. That's a 10 mil vapor barrier, which we just actually accidentally ordered. I was just looking for the heaviest vapor barrier I could get, and that's what it was. So we just laid some vapor barrier and a couple pieces of rebar in there to hold the plastic down. We're throwing some insulation in there. We had to cut this insulation down. Brenda's waddling over. That's what I was saying the other day.
Yeah.
So this insulation is actually 4x8, but I cut a foot off both sides because we had a haunch on both sides, and I didn't want the insulation to cover the haunch. So we just cut it down to the width of the pad itself. And here Brenda is laying in the chairs. We've never used these before. We've never done this before, so really this is the first time for us. But these worked out pretty good. The problem we had with them from the very beginning is that they're supposed to be able to snap in by hand, and I think it's for a number 4 rebar, but for some reason not all of them would snap in easily. Some of them we ended up using some channel lock pliers to get them locked in. You'll see us using those once we get them all laid out here.
Yeah, that was much easier.
Yeah, once we figured that out, pretty much because it was kind of discouraging at first. We couldn't get them. We were pushing on them, and I was standing on them, and they wouldn't pop in. So we ended up using these pliers, and here comes the boss. So we got the whole crew here, and you'll see us here. I'm using the old-fashioned style wire on the side, making a fancy fashion statement with one sock up and one sock down. But you can see Brenda putting she puts it in each of the slots, and she just compresses it to snap it in place. And it really holds pretty good. It holds it about 1.5 inches off as the boss, making sure we're doing a good job. So once we figured this out, it wasn't too bad. We had a good rhythm going, and just kind of spaced the rebar out evenly as best we could. Put extra rebar in the haunches and extra rebar in the corners. Primarily, again, because the corners are where the container sits, but I wanted to make sure that the whole pad can just stay together over time. And if I had put 4 posts for each corner, I didn't know if over time one of them might start moving or drifting a little bit for whatever reason. So, this way here, I can be assured that it'll be in one piece, and hopefully it'll all just stay together. So the slabs are just wide enough for the containers, plus extra 2 or 3 inches. And this part of the process, these two last forms here went pretty well. The last one went even quicker because we pretty much had a good system down by then.
Yeah, we knew more what we were doing.
Apparently it got cloudy all of a sudden that day. Here I'm laying in extra rebar. I bent the rebar about a foot, and then I put 3 in each corner, plus an extra across from corner to corner, kind of kitty corner. You can see it right there. And tied that all in together. Right. Here we are, just starting the second barn slab. And learned a lot from this process, especially now that we've completed the whole process. But I don't see us having to do this again, other than in between the two containers, we're going to have to pour another slab. So we will be doing that, but we definitely will not be doing it alone. Yeah. Success. So here we're placing in the 8-foot rebar every 2 feet. And these are the 20-foot rebar. And just spacing them out, making sure they're somewhat in the right area. It's a nice day to work outside. It was not too cold and not too windy. They're right there anyway. I think it was windy early in the morning. But
Yeah. Not really showing the struggle we had.
Cutting some extra 8-foot rebar. Yeah, here's the boss inspecting our work again.
Gotta check everything out. No matter what we're doing.
Yeah. It was nice to get this final one done, because that meant we are ready to start and get a pour. And I believe at this point we had a pour scheduled for within a few days of this completing this here. And you'll see in the next video, I think we kind of got a rain out, so we ended up having to cover all these, but
yeah,
we'll get to that in the next video.
But we were happy to get both of these done in an afternoon.
Yeah, it went a lot quicker than the first one.